My name is Paula Caldani, and I've always been very biased when it comes to the Second Amendment, right? I mean, yeah, actually, let me be honest with you. I'm not against the Second Amendment. I think that everyone who deserves it should have their right to bear arms, but at an, in another sense, a more personal sense, I don't believe that everyone should own a gun who does not deserve it. What I've been experiencing in the last few years is that these shootings are getting closer to home. I've had family members who have been shot and killed. I had a very young cousin who was shot in the 90s, right in the head. He was sitting in his car with his mom. He wanted the light turned on in the car just so he can see his new watch. And a gunman shot him. During the San Bernardino shooting, we had a member of our community who was shot and killed. And in the Vegas shooting, we, my old boss, she would witness people get shot and killed right in front of her. And I actually had a friend from high school who was shot at the same shooting because he was trying to run back to help save people. And just the most recent, the Texas shooting, I had a friend whose niece was one of the victims. And it's just getting closer and closer. The cities may be far apart, but we're beginning to know more people, and it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking to see how many people's lives get turned upside down within one day, within minutes. And it breaks my heart. I used to work inside of a mall, and I would be terrified of working because I was afraid that there was going to be a shooting. I always had, at my store, we had a gate to close the door, and I always had my key inside the lock ready in case if something was to occur. I was ready to lock the doors, and everyone used to get mad at me, like, don't leave the key in there, right? But I was terrified. I was terrified to go to work. I'm still terrified. And, but, and I don't feel protected. I feel like the government is not here protecting us. I know that there's something that they can do. I know that there's something better that they can do. Again, I'm not saying to take away everyone's guns. By no means am I saying that. I'm asking you to find a better system so that we don't have to be afraid, so that our children don't have to be afraid to go to school. That is not a solution. I actually have family members who are teachers, and I point blank asked them, would you guys like it? And again, they're part of a party that does support gun laws. Excuse me, that support guns. And they said, no, we don't think guns is a solution. And I don't think teachers owning guns is a solution. I think that having a better system to not allow everyone to have a gun is a more plausible solution. I 100% think that a background check should happen. 100%. And I think a more thorough background check, because I don't believe that everyone should own a gun. And I do believe that it should not just be done for the person who is purchasing the gun, because if there's a family that lives together, every single person should be checked. Because just because I'm okay to own a gun does not mean the three other people that are living in my house might be. Because a lot of these cases have become that someone took someone else's gun from their own house. So I don't believe that, I'm sorry, I do believe that a background check should occur, but it should be for all members of the household, not just one. And as far as the age, no, I don't think that that really makes a difference to me, because a lot of these people are, again, going back, I mean, The ages have ranged on who's been doing the shooting. So it's just, personally, I think it's a mental issue that needs to be vetted. Thank you so much for listening to me today. And again, I'm begging you from the bottom of my heart that, again, this is coming from the fact that this is coming from a neighbor, from a sister, from a mother, from a child to us. Please, please, we need your help. We can't do this on our own. We need your help. And I would appreciate if you put into consideration anything I have said today.